Miss Powell. There's a Bill Morgan outside. Like to talk to you?
Oh, yes, thanks. Excuse me. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Priscilla.
What'd the Navy say?
Well, same as the Army said. Physically unfit, can't use you, and don't bother us again.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, what are you going to do?
What can I do? Just wait, I guess, and hope maybe they'll change their minds. And keep on running the salvage drive.
Oh, well, that's something.
Oh, sure, collecting pots and pans, that's really something. Something any 70-year-old woman could do. Well, I just wanted to tell you, I'll be running along.
Oh, why don't you stay a while? I want to show you something.
I didn't know civilians were allowed in here.
Oh, it's okay. I fixed it.
It's a wonderful spot. Good music, beautiful girls. How about a dance? Huh?
Oh, no. I can't dance with civilians. No, not for civilians.
Well, tell me, what can a civilian do around here?
That's what I wanted to show you.
I haven't seen this many dishes since they stopped bingo.
They're all yours.
Oh, my. Priscilla, you shouldn't have done it.
Oh, it was nothing at all.
You know, I just haven't remembered. I think I left the water running in my bathroom. I better go.
Now, get your coat off, and it won't take us 10 minutes to do them.
Oh, you mean we're going to do them together?
Of course. I'll bring the dirty dishes into you, and...
Well, you can tell what'll happen one of these days. Maybe they'll reclassify me. Might as well get used to KP. Oh, blue isn't my best color. All at once, my lucky star was glowing. All at once I knew I'd met my once for all. For I found when I heard you helloing that my heart somehow was answering your call. Once or twice I thought I'd met that someone, but I soon found that someone never would do. Felt I never would fall. I'd given up my hoping when all at once my once for all was you. For I found when I heard you helloing that my heart somehow was answering your call. Felt I never would fall. I'd given up my hoping when all at once my once for all was
you. Bill!
Hello, Sally.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was just trying to wash a few dishes. Really wasn't expecting company, though.
Lucilla asked me to give you a hand with the dishes.
Oh, that's wonderful. With the health shortage the way it is, I've been having to do my own work lately.
But I don't think there's any comparison. The Navy uniform is by far the most attractive. This is fun.
When I get married, this is the way my husband and I are going to spend our honeymoon.
Why don't you get married, Sally?
Well, I don't know. The right guy never asked me.
Well, if the right guy comes along, ask him.
Wouldn't he resent it?
Not if he's the right guy, he wouldn't. Ought to be grateful.
Not this Cluck. He'd have to think it was his idea.
Oh, one of those dopes, huh?
Yes, one of those dopes.
Well, the Navy uniform's all right. But good old Army khaki, that's for me.
I hope you didn't mind my cutting in.
Mine? I've been waiting all night for the Marines to land. It's my favorite uniform.
Look, this dope you're in love with. Anybody I know? I mean, I can put in a good word for you.
Think I need it?
No, but most fellas don't realize how good a girl really is until they find out that a lot of other fellas like her. You know, a fella likes to feel he's getting something special.
Well, what would you say in my behalf?
Well, I'd say you were very intelligent.
Oh, thank you. That's just about the worst thing you could say about a
Oh,
girl.
wait a minute, you didn't let me finish. I'd also say you were very dependable and good company.
I know. I'll bet I remind you of your sister.
Yes, now that you mention it, you do.
Come on, let's get on with the dishes. See, they go out quicker if we have a bigger pan. There's one up there. Will you get it down for me?
Yeah. This one?
Yeah. Serves you right. And to think I had to pick him for the father of my children.
Don't ask me, dear, where do we go from here? I don't know, so couldn't tell you. If I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Don't ask me, dear, where do we go from here? When you are near, why should I go from here?
Morale is the gal that you're fond of. Morale is the pal at your side. It's the smile you are wearing, the buck you are sharing. It's your hometown filled with pride.
You said it!
Morale isn't fireworks and speeches. Morale has to start at the start. It's here, it's there, it's everywhere, but nowhere unless it's in your heart. Morale is the gal that you're fond of. Morale is the pal at your side.
It's the ride you are thumbing, the tune you are humming. Ham and egg, yes, and French fries, yes, sir. Morale isn't only hooray. Morale has to start at the start.
It's here, it's there, it's everywhere, but nowhere unless it's in your heart.
Your USO committee has picked a charming ditty.
But isn't it a pity? It doesn't tell us anything we didn't know before. We like the way you sing it. If there's a bell, you ring it. But we are here to swing it. Our promised land contains a band, a girl, a dancing floor. What we demand is right at hand, a girl, a band, a dancing floor.
In other words, you GI birds don't need a song to keep morale up.
And if there's any doubt about it, ask Dr. Gallup. We got morale, we want a chance to dance. We're wasting time and that's a crime when there's a chance to dance. And we want to dance with Lucilla. Lucilla's the girl we adore.
Oh, hello, Sally.
How's your head?
Oh, it's all right.
You, waiting for someone?
Yeah, I was waiting for Lucilla.
Well, good night.
Good night, Sally.
You know that dame in the red dress? You mean that Lucilla dame?
Yeah, the guy that gets next to that's an awful lucky character.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Bill.
Oh, that's all right, Lucilla. How about a bite to eat?
Oh, I can't. Ralph Porter called. He's just been made a second lieutenant. So I promised him I'd go out and celebrate with him.
Yeah, but you promised me, too.
Oh, I know I did, Bill, but Ralph's only in town for a couple of days. I knew you'd understand.
Oh, sure. Well, how about lunch tomorrow?
Oh, I can't. I've got a date with Jack Kruger. He's an ensign, you know.
Dinner?
Captain.
Well, what about the home front?
Oh, but Bill, boys in uniform get to go out with girls so seldom. Bye-bye. See you around.
Bye. let me help you.
It's not an awful lot, but
Oh, every little bit helps. These things look like antiques.
they are. Some of those pieces have been in my family for 100 years.
Well, it's very patriotic of you, but I'm sure the government doesn't expect you to give up your family heirlooms.
Oh, sitting in the attic, they don't do any good. I've got 3 boys in the Army. Fine boys. The youngest is just about your age.
Right.
Say, why aren't you in uniform?
Oh, now, lady, don't you start that, please. I've tried to get in the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, and the Marines. I'm 4F. That means I'm supposed to be physically unfit. They just don't want me.
I know how you feel. My nephew, they don't want him either. Oh, he worries. He can't sleep because he's 4F, and he's 4F because he can't sleep.
I'd like to meet your nephew sometime. Maybe we could walk the floor at night together.
Someday maybe they will change the rules.
I hope so.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Be with you in a minute, boss. As soon as I get this glass out of my system. Allie's the name.
How do you do?
Thanks, pal. I've been waiting a long time for somebody to rub that thing.
Where did you come from?
From the lab.
That's what I thought.
Say, you haven't got a drink on you, have you? I'm a little thirsty. I've been in that thing for 2,000 years.
No, I haven't, but I'll be glad to get you one.
Don't bother. I'll get it myself. Well, here's mud in your eye. I'm sorry, boss. Sometimes I don't know my own strength.
What are you, a gremlin?
No, I'm a genie.
A genie?
Hmm? Didn't you ever read the Arabian Nights?
You mean you're like Aladdin?
Aladdin. He's an amateur. Look here. You want to see some real magic? Get a load of this.
What can it do?
Well, ask me for something and I'll show you. Go ahead, I owe you some wishes anyway.
You couldn't get me in the Army, could you? You see, there's a girl.
Oh, ask me for something hard. How about a dozen pair of nylons?
No. All I want to do is get in the Army.
Well, if that's all you want, watch closely. Abracadabra.
Pardon me, buddy, but what's the date?
2 weeks to Christmas. Figure it out yourself.
I mean, what's the year?
Same year it's been all year, 1776. What's the matter? Did you lose something?
Yeah, a couple 100 years.
You know, Bill, you haven't been really right in the head since Bunker Hill.
Company! Hook! Left! Haste! All right, men, here's our objective. Follow me.
Coffee, soldier?
Yes, thanks.
Sally!
Please, I'll report you.
But, Sally, I'm Bill. Bill Morgan.
Well, I'm pleased to know you, but I'm not your Sally.
No, that's right. You couldn't be, could you? Well, it's my mistake. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right. I've been kissed many times by mistake this year. Perhaps someday I'll be kissed deliberately.
Well, I'd be very glad to start you off. Honestly, you do look like this girl, though, except for the hair. She's a redhead.
Well, underneath this powdered wig, I am too.
Prudence, huh?
Yes. Prudence Smith.
Smith? Well, that's Sally's name, too.
Maybe she's a cousin or something.
Well, where does she live?
In the Bronx.
Bronx. No, we have no relatives in the Bronx. We come from Brooklyn.
It's a funny thing, you got the same nose, same eyes, and everything. You're about the same age, too. Oh, no, you couldn't be. She was born much later.
I beg your pardon. How old do you think I am?
No, what I mean is she's probably one of your descendants.
Descendants? But I'm not even married.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Maybe she's an aunt or an uncle or something. Like you fellas don't like pouring your own coffee, do you? Look, let's not talk about her. Let's talk about us.
All right. Let's start with you. When did you get into the Army?
Just recently, I guess.
You boys are doing splendidly. But I wish I knew how it would end.
Oh, it's in the bag. I can give you the exact date that Cornwallis will surrender. October the... That's funny. I heard it on the Quiz Kids program only last week. Anyway, we're sure to win.
I like your spirit.
It isn't this war I'm worried about. It's the one with the Japs.
The Japs? When do we fight the Japs?
Oh, 170 years or so.
My, you're a worrier. In 170 years, we'll all be dead.
I don't know about you, lady, but not me.
Oh, an immortal. Tell me, what did you do before you went into the Army? Discover the fountain of youth?
I sold automobiles.
Automobiles?
Yeah. Oh, well, the automobile is sort of a horseless carriage.
Horseless carriage? What makes it move?
Usually the finance company.
What?
I don't know how to explain it to you. Oh, look, I've got it. This invention does for carriages what the steamboat did for navigation. You know what Robert Fulton did with a steamboat, don't you?
Steamboat.
Oh, that's right. That was 18... Well, you know what Robert Fulton is going to do with a steamboat, don't you?
No.
Excuse it if I'm lyrical, but the past is just passé. The future is the miracle. The future's here to stay. Electric light by Edison, Marconi's wireless wave, the sulfur drugs in medicine, the safety razor shave.
It all sounds so mechanical, this dream that you adore. Machines can be tyrannical, and what's more, the thing that seems to bother me is how much happiness will there be?
Think of trains with the speed of lightning.
Oh, it all sounds rather frightening, but I shall not mind those trains if love remains.
Think of planes and the horseless carriage.
Will there still be love and marriage? I won't mind those cars and planes if love remains. Oh, the future looks bewildering, all the shapes of things to be. But so long as there are homes and flowers and children, the future is all right with me.
Think of talkies and television.
In my heart there's one decision. I don't care what the future contains if love remains. If there's someone to love, and love remains.
But who cares about the future and who cares about the past? There is nothing like the present when your heart beats fast.
At ease, men. That's George Washington, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
To think that I should live to see him. I mean, to think he should live to see me. Who's the guy with him?
It's General Benedict Arnold.
Oh, Benedict Arnold. Well, somebody's got to tell Washington.
Tell him what?
Excuse me, I'll be back in a minute. General Washington.
Sir?
Private Bill Morgan reporting, Mr. President.
Forget that president stuff. There'll be no electioneering in this army.
Yes, sir.
My first job is to win the war. Of course, if I should be drafted at the convention...
Oh, I understand, sir. But off the record, I don't see how they can pick anyone else.
Off the record, that's very nice of you. But you didn't come here to discuss my political prospects, did you?
No, sir. It's about General Benedict Arnold, sir.
General Arnold? Well, what about him?
I wanted to warn you, sir. I have reason to suspect he's a spy.
General Arnold a spy?
Yes, sir. All right, laugh it off, General, but you'll be sorry.
But wherever did you get that impression?
Well, that's straight from the feedback, General. I got it right from Miss Hockheimer.
Hockheimer? And who is Miss Hockheimer?
Oh, she teaches at the Bronx High School, sir. And if you don't believe her, 5 will get you 10, sir.
Your enthusiasm for our cause is better than your judgment. Arnold a spy. I only wish he were. I could use a good spy right now.
You could, sir? Well, could I volunteer, sir? I've always wanted to be a hero, but I've had so few opportunities.
I'm afraid I need one with a better balance. The Hessians are at Trenton.
Yes, I know, sir.
But how could you know? I've only just found out myself 20 minutes ago.
Miss Hockheimer again, sir. Let me go, sir. I speak German.
You do?
Yes, I got 93 in Miss Hockheimer's German class. Ach, du lieber Augustine.
Say, of course, you know what happens to spies when they're caught.
My only regret is that I have but one life to give for my country.
Why, that's what Nathan Hale said.
I still say it, sir.
I like your stand. In fact, I'm even beginning to like Miss Hockheimer.
Well, then...
I want you to go over to Trenton and find out exactly how many Hessians are stationed there.
Yes, sir.
It's imperative that I know, because I have a plan whereby...
I know. Cross the Delaware down below and then sneak up behind them.
Yes. Something like that. But I don't know if it'd work.
Oh, it'll work, sir. I'm positive of it.
Hockheimer?
Hockheimer.
Very well. Go on, my boy, and God be with you. And if you should come back, be sure and give Miss Hockheimer my regards.
Yes, sir.
Donnerwetter, what is better?
Drink, drink, give us idle, don't be idle.
Drink, drink,
Drink it all down till you fall down.
Drink day and night zur Gemütlichkeit. Drink, drink, mit der Prosit, down it goes it. Drink, drink, fill this wine up, yours and mine up. Drink, drink, life is cheery when you're weary. All else above, drink and drink. You love, jawohl, skål, jawohl, skål. Drink to the drink we love.
A drinking song is fine about the pleasures of the Stein. But what about a song about the Rhine?
Good, good, Fräulein, I command a song about the Rhine.
We sing you the song of the Rhineland, Europa's beauty spot. Oh, never was there such a fine land.
Each man's a fighter, a lover und so weiter.
Run, that's Rhinland, and never be forgot.
So on that basis we say to your faces, on earth there no places like that.
Yeah, on that basis we say to your faces, on earth there are no places like that. Life is milk and honey, where the sun is sunnier,
and the rain is rainier,
and the brain is brainier,
where the heart is mellower, and the hair is yellower, and the birds is juicier,
and the goose step goosier,
where the stork is storkier, and the pig is porkier, and the beer is beerier,
and the soup superior,
where the wine is winier, and the wine is winier, and the hind is heinier.
and what's yours is mineer. We sing, you know, more of the Rhineland.
What more is to discuss? Vaterland, motherland, sisterland,
Brotherland, no other land is us.
Lucilla!
you do. You do. Who is that man?
I don't know, sir.
You don't look German to me. Could be a verfluchte foreigner.
Lucilla!
The name is Gretchen.
Oh, excuse me, Gretchen.
Could you bring me a nice stein of beer, seien Sie so gut?
I wait only on the officers.
Your name, please?
What did you say?
Your name, please.
My name is Hans. Hans von Sauerbraten.
Sauerbraten? I like Sauerbraten. That's a good German name.
Yeah.
And how are your sympathies in this war, Herr von Sauerbraten? Is it with us, with the British, or is it with those Yankees, doodles, dandies?
Oh, I don't know. I guess my sympathies is with both of them.
Ach so, a neutral. We don't like neutrals around here.
Nein, Sie verstehen nicht. My sympathies is with both of them because after they get through with this war, Germany will knock them both over the heads. One day, Germany will lick the whole world. Germany will take over Europe, and America, and South America, and Africa, and Australia, and so on and so weiter. And after we lick the whole world, we get our place in the sun. And after we take over the sun, we take over the moon, and the stars. Then we go after the poles. We take over the North Pole, the South Pole, the East Pole, and then the West Pole. Then that leaves us nothing but the Polish poles. Then we polish off fast, and then we are ready for the big game, Notre Dame! Sing Heil!
Sing Heil! It does my heart good to hear such talk.
It is time to stop talking and to act. How many men we got here?
Not so many, only about 1,200.
Only 1,200? That's good.
But we don't know how many General Washington has.
Fool on Washington, what you worry about him for? He's only got 120 men left in his whole army. Gentlemen, we are the master race. Sing Give us odds of 10 to 1 in our favor, and nobody can lick us.
I don't think 10 to 1 is enough. I like 20 to 1 better.
Naturally. But gentlemen, if we are to be the master race, we got to be satisfied with 10 to 1.
But how do you know that General Washington only has 120 men left?
How do I know? Because I got a letter from my uncle, Professor Ludwig von Sauerbraten. He counted them personally. And nobody can say my Uncle Ludwig can't count.
He graduated from Heidelberg with the highest honors in mathematics. Is there one man here who doubts my Uncle Ludwig? No. All right, then. I give you a suggestion my Uncle Ludwig gave me. You want to prove we don't need better than 10 to 1?
It would help our morale considerably.
All right, then. The next time General Howe sends a dozen men to communicate with you, you take 10 dozen men and capture them.
But General Howe is with us, an ally.
So what? If you don't double-cross an ally, who are you going to double-cross?
Yeah!
So, you captured the dozen men. Then General Howe sends 20 men to find out what happened to the first dozen. So, you take 200 men and capture the 20. Then we know positively that 10 Germans can lick 1 Britisher. Right?
Right! Right.
If it works on the British, we try it on the Americans. If it works on the Americans, we try it on the Russians. If it works on the Russians, that's news.
Sounds like a good idea. I take it up with General Rahl.
General Rahl? Who's that?
That's me. I am the commanding officer here. At your service, sir.
I was just telling the boys.
Yes, I heard what you were telling the boys. Sounds very interesting.
Oh, you like it, huh?
That I didn't say. I only said it sounds very interesting.
Well, it was just a suggestion.
Might be a very good suggestion. You said your uncle was Professor Ludwig von Sauerbraten of the University in Heidelberg?
Oh, yeah. That's my uncle.
How curious. He's my uncle, too.
He is? Well, then we are relatives, yeah?
So it seems. Which side of the family are you from? Cousin Tilly or Tante Lena?
Tante Lena?
It gets more interesting by the minute. There is no Tante Lena.
No? Well,
Don't try to get out! We are only 200 to 1 against you. But we are not afraid.
Jetzt noch nicht.
Come here! Up!
If you would like a last wish.
A last wish? It was a wish that got me into this jam.
Just as you say, Herr von Sauerbraten.
Just a second. I don't want a von Sauerbraten taking my place in the history books as an American hero. The name is Bill Morgan of the Bronx.
Oh, that I gladly fix up for you.
Thanks.
The pleasure is all mine.
You ready, Colonel?
Just a moment. Have someone put this over his eyes. And remember, I want this one back in good condition. The last 2 handkerchiefs came back full of holes.
We got so much trouble with the laundry, Colonel, you wouldn't believe it.
Up!
Ellie! You snake in the grass, you got me into this.
Well, you wanted to be in the Army.
Yeah, but not this army, you dope.
Well, boss, something went wrong with the time element on my gadget. I haven't got it straightened out yet.
Oh, fine.
But I'm working on it.
Stop the schmooze and blindfold him already. What is this, a coffee clutch?
Certainly going to look funny on my tombstone. Born 1910, died 1776. Don't forget to give it to Ripley.
I got you into this and I can get you out. You've still got a couple of wishes left.
Eins!
Can you swim?
I don't know. I never tried it with holes in my chest. Why?
Zwei!
I was thinking of wishing you into the Navy.
What Navy?
What have you got to lose? Abracadabra.
Drei!
What Navy is this, for Pete's sake?
Pick up that rope, sailor.
Christopher Columbus!
What's the meaning of this? This is a mutiny. A what? A mutiny! A nautical rebellion, a washout that is tidal, where you give way without delay unless you're suicidal. But why, by all the saints, what are your complaints? We offer for your mental scrutiny the reasons for the mutiny. You're believing that the world is round. It's the belief that we believe unsound. Our feet are on the ground, and so far we have found the world is flat. Like that, like that, like that, like that. You believe that we believe you know. There is land to London where we go. There's no land west for foe, but you believe it, so we believe that you should be below, 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 below.
On me the men are venting all their passions. They're tired of eating biscuit and K rations.
Yes, Commodore, their stomachs are in an ugly mood. On top of getting nowhere, they're fed up with their food.
On top of getting nowhere, we are fed up with the food.
Day and night we brood, fed up with the food. Every night we are in tears when we think of macaroni. And it seems like 40 years since we tasted minestrone. Long to drink again the vino with the wife and bambino. Oh, we're going to force you to change the course, and we sail the home back home. If I'm in tears, it seems like it. Since I have lost the art of eating a la carte, I miss my bambino, my vino, and sole mio, and the sextet from Lucia. So we're going to force you to change the course, and we say bravissimo, you fools, you sons of sea dogs, you bilge-watery barnacles, have you no honor? Is nothing sacred to you? Have you no loyalty to royalty?
Loyalty to royalty, what do you mean?
I mean the Queen, the lovely Isabella. Don't you know that sailing west meant a terrifically expensive investment? And who do you suppose supplied the means but Isabella, Queen of Queens?
The Queen of Queens supplied the means.
Isabella volunteering, huck at every bracelet and earring, and if their journey adjourns, we return with no returns. Isabella, Queen of Queens, will be without any means. Isabella will be flat, like that,
like that, like that. Who'd have thought that sailing west meant a terrifically expensive investment? And who do you suppose
supply the means? But Isabella, Queen of Queens. Enough! Enough! Have you forgotten your vino? Your wife and bambino? Your sole mio? On the seste from Lucia! with miser men, block him up and then we can sail the foam back home. You're believing that the world is round, is to believe that we believe and sound, and so we'll sail in east, and you are full of gist. The world is flat, it's round, it's flat, it's round, flat, round, flat.
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Stop.
Why should we stop? What's eating you, you crappat? When we're about to cash in on the jackpot.
When all the world is vocal, this is my point of view. I'd feel just like a yokel if I didn't sing along too.
What is there to do but hear the fellow through?
This trouble you're brewing, you should be undoing. You fellows don't get the idea. The future you're failing if you don't keep sailing the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. You're just being dumb to not know that you'll come to a land that's the world's panacea. No laurels you'll rest on if you don't keep west on the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. Let's not argue with them. We like the waltz rhythm. The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
What traffic terrific from Maine to Pacific. What hustle and bustle you'll see. What rivers, what valleys, if nobody dallies on Nina and Pinta and Santa Maria. The girls are breathtaking, what claims you'll be staking, so he's barking up the wrong tree. What pictures you'll pin up if you keep your chin up on Nina and Pinta and Santa Maria.
If we keep our chin up, what pictures we'll pin up on Nina and Pinta and Santa Maria.
There'll be 48 states and 135 million residents, and George Washington will be the first of many presidents. There'll be cities like Chicago, New York, New Haven, and Hartford, and Minneapolis, not to mention Hollywood, the global cinema Trapolis. And oh, my hearties, what fun and what parties! The Democratic Party and the GOP, the Prohibition Party and the Boston Tea. What a wonderful land in which to be living, where you celebrate the 4th of July, St. Patrick's Day, and Thanksgiving. And if you want an extra day off, what you're doing to Columbus is a way off. For the man you want to betray can give you not only Columbus Circle and Columbus, Ohio, but also Columbus Day. So think twice, my friends, before you doubt Columbus. Just imagine what happens to posterity without Columbus. No New York for Fiorello, no Abbott for Costello, no Automat Nichols, no Heinz and his pickles, no land of the brave and the free. Just think what you're losing if west you're not cruising the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. No Radio City, and who'll feed the kitty at Belmont Park and Hialeah? But you'll be unveiling the new world by sailing the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
You certainly sold us on all you have told us is more than romantic. Across the Atlantic, the new world we're failing if we don't keep sailing the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria.
Run ho! Run ho! Run ho!
You see, you were right in the first place. The world is round.
Round or flat, that place is going to be called Columbus Land.
Okay, call it anything you want, but I'll 8 to 5 that island winds up as Cuba. Why don't you go right on to New York? There's a real town for you.
New York, eh? What's wrong with this place? You take New York, I'll take Cuba. Men, we head for Cuba.
We head for Cuba!
Mirage. I like it. Lucilla! Go away, Bear. Do you hear? Go away. Lucilla. Lucilla, darling, speak to me. All my life I've wanted you to sit on my lap, but it's no fun if you're not conscious.
Where Bear?
Bear? Oh, me kill him.
Brave Paleface.
Oh, it was nothing.
So brave.
Huh? Your father?
No. Husband.
Oh!
Go away, squaw.
Now, look, Chief, I can explain everything.
You explain him to Great Spirit. Maybe he'll listen.
Well, you see, there was a bear, wasn't there?
Yes, Big Bear.
Big bear. Bah! Big bull.
Yeah, maybe it was a big bull. I don't know. I'm a stranger around here.
Too many strangers round here lately. Every time Chief come home, him find squaw sitting on stranger's lap. Only this month, 7 strangers. Look.
8. One you know catch 'em.
Me catch him. Me throw him back. Him too small.
Well, I'm not so tall myself.
Stand up, me see. Tall enough. Better say him prayer.
Prayer?
Me don't like to scalp a man until him say him prayer. Otherwise, no can sleep.
Oh. Well, the only prayer I know is a long one.
How long?
Well, to do it right, it takes about a year.
Too long. Couldn't you cut him, maybe?
Well, I might be able to meet you halfway and cut it down to 6 months, but of course it wouldn't be my best.
6 months. Pretty long. Couldn't make it 5 months, maybe?
No, I'm sorry, but 6 months is the best I can do. If you don't like it, you go right ahead and scalp me now. Of course, you'll probably have insomnia for the rest of your life, but what do you care?
Him got me in spot.
I'll tell you what you do, Chief. Why don't you let me go away for 6 months and say my prayers some other place, and no use in boring you, and then I'll come back and...
Pale face talk smooth. Suppose him not come back, huh?
Yeah, I'll admit you've got a point there.
Deucedly awkward situation, eh, what?
Quite, old boy, quite.
Me got 'em idea. Suppose him sell Pale-Face land, and him stay here, and we go away. Then Chief know where to find him, Pale-Face, when him want him.
Sure, Chief.
What? Sell him all Manhattan Island?
What's the difference? In 6 months, I'll finish my prayer, and then you come back and kill me, and the island's yours again. Then you'll sleep like a log.
Maybe. But where we live?
With my folks in Brooklyn.
I remember when your folks lived with us. Eat like pigs.
Well, you two go there and eat like pigs. Revenge and everything, and it's all on me.
How much you give me for island, huh?
I'll give you what it's worth. $24.
Worth them $26.
According to Miss Hockheimer, the price is $24. Take it or leave it.
Me take them.
That's only $23. 24.
You sign. Ink.
Bill. Morgan. Yeah, now you sign.
Me already signed.
Funny you had it all made out.
Me in real estate racket long time. Always prepared.
What was that name again? Chief Badger.
Sure. Name game after me. Never hear of Badger game?
The old Badger game, and I walked right into it. You were in it from the start, huh?
From before start. Whole thing my idea.
I'm beginning to see through your type, Lucilla, and the more I see, the less I like.
You no say that before. Come on, Toots. Let's see if can get rid of Brooklyn now.
Good boy, Bruno. Eh?
So long,
sucker. Sucker? Not when I wind up owning Manhattan for $24. I wish I could see the faces of those Dutchmen when they get a load of this. Now look what you've done. You've got me looking like Buster Brown.
Well, you wished you could see the faces of the Dutchmen. Here you are.
Oh, I wish you'd...
Careful now. You've only got one wish left. You might need that to get you back to the 20th century.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'm not going to do any more wishing till you get that gadget fixed. You've had me in every century but the right one.
Pick you up the tavern on the corner in about an hour.
What tavern?
Oh. Abracadabra. Good day.
Good day, Mynheer Morgan.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day, Willem. Business, I hope, is good.
Oh, fine, thanks. How's with you?
Oh, fine. Good day.
Good day.
Good day.
Good day. Such polite people around here. You'd think they know me.
Good day, Mynheer Morgan. For lunch, do you mind if I go now?
Oh, what?
I said for lunch. Do you mind if I go now?
Oh, no, I don't mind. Why should I?
Well, some bosses, they mind when early you get off.
Do they?
Do they?
Some bosses, they mind when early you get off. What kind of talk is that? Well, what do you know? The village blacksmith. Well, try anything once. Smith, a mighty man is he, with strong and sinewy hands. Good evening. What can I do for you?
Nothing. Since when could anything a Morgan do for a Krieger? I just came to tell you that married tonight I am getting. Anything to say you have?
Well, congratulations.
The name of the bride asked you, didn't?
Well, who is the lucky lady?
The girl to be Mrs. Krieger is the one who would be Mrs. Morgan, you thought. In your pipe and smoke it, put dot.
Sally! Sally!
Good day, Mynheer.
Good day. Hey, Bob. Could you tell me the name of that girl sitting over there in the park?
Huh?
Well, that's right. I mean, in the park, a girl there is sitting. Her name, you could tell?
Oh, Katrina.
Katrina. Thanks. Hello, Katrina.
Hello, Willem.
Well, you know me.
Please, Willem, to joke is no time now.
You too, huh? What's the matter, Katrina?
Mynheer Krieger I am marrying.
Krieger? Krieger? That big fat... No, you can't do it.
To you, what difference it makes?
Of course to me a difference it makes. I love you.
Oh, Willem. To hear that all my life I've waited.
I guess I always loved you. I just didn't know it, that's all.
I thought was in your heart, that blonde.
Well, I thought so too, but I found out about her kind. She belongs in the Badger game.
Her type I know, but warn you I couldn't. Jealous I was, you would have thought.
Oh, but you don't have to be jealous anymore of blondes or brunettes. When can we be married, Sally? Katrina?
Never. Mynheer Krieger marrying I am. Tonight, 7:30, the church at.
But why are you marrying Krieger?
If marry him I don't, Papa's farm away he takes.
Oh, one of those guys that goes around foreclosing mortgages, huh? Well, let him marry the daughter of somebody else's mortgage.
Somebody else's daughter he doesn't want. Me he wants just.
Well, he just can't have just, and that's final.
We'll lose then my Papa his farm.
Oh, no, he won't. Krieger can't dispossess him if he doesn't own the property, can he?
No,
Well, look.
Off is the wedding then?
No, on is the wedding man. There'll just be a different bridegroom, that's all. Oh, Katrina, I can see it now. You're the only girl in the world for me.
So funny, Willem, you talk.
What I mean is, see it now I can. For me, in the whole world, the only girl you are.
So glad I am. But change your mind, what made you?
Well, all at once hit me. Suddenly it did.
All at once, my lucky star aglow was.
All at once, mine once for all I met, I knew.
All a thrill, soon I from head to toe
Was enraptured my heart when came you in view.
I saw once, was meeting I someone, but was finding quick someone wouldn't she do? Never I felt would fall
My hoping up I'd given
when all for once and once for all was you.
All for once,
and once for all was you.
Gentlemen, in order this seems to be. I'm afraid Mynheer Morgan, where he wants us, he has us. On the other hand, Mynheer Morgan, if you go through this, you actually do. Thousands of families dispossess you will. I'm sure to do that. You don't want.
Well, what do you think I ought to do about it, Herr Van Peister?
To do the honest thing, the decent thing. To the West Indies Company, the land you should sell. In that way, from this can come no evil.
All right. How much do you think I ought to sell the island for?
Well, let's see. Since only formality it is. For the island, $24 your ancestors paid. Suppose the $24 to you we refunded. To that, gentlemen, what would you say?
Certainly. Yeah. Why, you bunch of chiselers? Don't you think I know how much the property's worth? Don't you think I know how much money the company's making? Well, I could take the whole thing away from you and ruin every one of you. But just because I don't want to hurt a lot of innocent people, I say, all right, I'll sell it to you. And what do you offer me? Peanuts.
No, Mynheer Morgan.
That goes for you too, Mynheer Van Scheister. Now, if you'd like to make me a reasonable offer.
Of course, a reasonable offer. What consider would you?
Well, let's see. I don't want to die too rich. Should we say 1 million gulden? Well, that's only about $400,000, isn't it?
1 million gulden!
Yes, very cheap, too. Now, take it or leave it.
That's highway robbery!
Impossible! 1 million gulden!
Over a barrel here, Scott.
Minham Morgan!
800,000, 900,000, a million.
Thank you, gentlemen.
A minute, just. The bill of sale signed, you haven't.
Oh, that's right.
Here.
Thank you. There we are.
A minute, just.
Now what?
That list, Mynheer Krieger, you have?
Yes.
Sale of property, 1 million gulden. Personal property tax, 1%, 10,000 gulden. Withholding tax, 20%, 200,000 gulden. City sales tax, 2%, 20,000 gulden. Inheritance tax, 65%, 650,000 gulden. School tax, 2%, 20,000 gulden. Income tax, see Schedule A, 100,000 gulden. Poll tax, 50 gulden. Total taxes, 1,050,000 gulden. Deficit, 50 gulden. Why, you'll never get away with this.
For evading taxes is a penalty 6% a month, and in jail 50 years.
But you've taken every cent. All I've got left is a suit on my back.
A bad suit it's not. Suppose 25 gulden on it, we allow him.
All right. That gives him 25 years in jail only.
Take it off.
An angel if I had the wings of... You've got to wait, Katrina. They're going to let me out of here in 25 years.
Oh, buddy.
Allie!
Hello, Buddy.
Where were you when I needed you most?
Where were you? You promised to meet me at the tavern at 1 o'clock, and here it is. You never did show up. But I drink enough for both of us, so everything is all right.
Oh, sure, everything's just dandy.
It certainly is. I've been celebrating all over the town.
That's fine. I lose my girl and you celebrate. What were you celebrating?
What was I celebrating? This. That fella fixed it.
All right, so he fixed it. So what?
So what? So now for your last wish, I can get you back to the 20th century.
You can? With my pants on?
With your pants on? With a brand new suit with 2 pairs of pants. And in the Army.
In the Army? Oh, boy. Wait a minute. I've been in the Army and the Navy. How about the Marines?
The Marines? They're awful tough.
Tough? Well, what about me? I've sailed with Columbus. I've fought with Washington.
Okay. The Marines it is.
Fine.
Abracadabra. What's the matter?
Katrina. What about Katrina?
She'll be all right. She'll forget all about you.
Yeah, but she'll have to marry Krieger now. She can't do it. I wish that we could take her with us.
Okay, but we'll have to hurry. She's probably walking down the aisle with Krieger right now.
Yeah, I got it. We'll pick her up on a magic carpet and fly away with her.
No.
What's the matter? Can't you work a magic carpet?
Sure, but carpets are awful old-fashioned. Besides, they're drafty.
Well, you've got to think of something.
Don't worry about it. Leave it to me.
I hereby pronounce you man and...
Hey, Allie, they're catching up with us. I'll fix it. Hold tight. if I can get there before they change the draft laws again, I think I got a chance.
Okay, jump.
Jump!
Sure, don't worry about it. I'll fix it.
But jump! How can you fix... Geronimo!
Captain Williams. Yeah? That's right. Well, all right, I'll send him right over.
I'll fix it.
Sally! Sally, look at me!
Bill! Bill!
Sally!
I beg your pardon.
You still think I'm dependable and intelligent?
No, I think you're dumb and beautiful, but I love you.
That's what a girl likes to hear.
Get a load of this draft card, Joe. Born February 12th, 852 B.C.
You know what the penalty is for giving wrong information to your draft board?
Well, if you don't believe me, ask my father.
Oh, come on.
Company! Take hut! Right shoulder! Turn! Forward! Turn! Hey, where'd he go?
Don't ask me. You had your hands on him the same as I did.
Morale has to start at the start. It's here, it's there, it's everywhere.